The housing market is locked in a downward spiral, so could this mean it's a good time to buy a home? Dani Babb is the co-author of the book Finding Foreclosures, and Danielle is also a real estate expert who's joining me right now from Los Angeles. Good morning to you, Danielle.
Good morning.
We had you here last week on set with us. Looks like you were traveling across the country this week. Anyway, let's talk about the sales of the new homes, which plunged in August to their lowest pace in more than 7 years. Are we in serious trouble here?
I don't think we're in serious trouble. We're starting to see signs that maybe there's going to be a bottom put in place here. What's not widely reported is that median home prices have stabilized in some areas. Now, that is not including the West Coast and the Midwest, where respectively we have a 10% and 5% decrease since January. But there is some bottom to this in some markets, such as the Northeast, and even in South Florida, which is a new statistic for us.
Okay, what about mortgage rates? Where are they now, and how are they factoring into this mix?
Well, a lot of people believe that the Fed rate cut would actually drop the 30-year fixed rate, which in fact it does not. It's actually more tied to the bond rate than it is to the Fed's rate. Where we have seen an improvement in rates is in adjustables in some areas and also in home equity lines of credit, which means that people who are in financial trouble will have a little easier access to funds that basically is in the form of equity in their home.
Okay, but the other rate, the interest rates, I mean, what's going on here with the recent moves by the Federal Reserve? How is that moving the housing market? Or is it?
Well, it hasn't yet. It generally takes a couple of months for banks to catch up with the rate that the fund rate that the Fed has set. And so it's going to be some time before we start to see a significant impact from that. We're looking 2 to 3 months down the line. The numbers a lot of us are really looking at are the numbers for October. We want to know if it's going to impact sales, and we want to know what the inventories look like. Right now we have 10 months inventory of resale homes and 8 months inventory of new homes, which is a pretty substantial number.
Which means it's a buyer's market. I mean, is that a fair assessment?
Mm-hmm. It is a buyer's market. If you want a new home, this is the time to go in and offer these home builders the price that it actually costs them for the home, which is between 25 and 40% below their the price. Now, today, obviously, they're pricing them a little lower, so you might have to make a 25% under asking price offer. But this is a buyer's market, and if you're looking for a new home, this is the time to start looking.
Are there particular parts of the country there where the housing market is strong? I know you've mentioned areas where it's weak, but how about where it's strong?
Yeah, we're still seeing strength in the Northeast, and we are starting to see some strength rebound also in the single-family home market in South Florida and in the South in general, North Carolina and South Carolina.
Okay, so where do we go from here? When do you think it's going to bottom out?
Yeah, we're looking at spring of next year. Most of the individuals I work with and the other investors that I work with, we're looking at spring as the ultimate bottom to this market. Hopefully the Fed will cut the interest rates another quarter point in December, which will help. Then we will start to see typical sales start increasing again in the springtime. We're hoping that spring will start implementing a real bottom in all areas, including the West Coast, and then we'll start to see home prices rise from there.
Okay, author of Finding Foreclosures, Dani Babb, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. High drama plays out on a bridge in Northern California, and there's a big brown bear all at the center of it.